Hello out there. Let me just say good morning, good evening, good night, good whatever it is. I don't know where you're watching from, but I'm very sure that people are watching from all across our universe. So all I'm saying is, I greet you. My name is Uche Onyebadi. And this is the Forum Cross-Cultural Experience, where I invite somebody who must have left his or her own cultural origin, gone to another place, has an experience, and is willing to share that experience with the rest of us. And more importantly, what did the person learn from that experience? And so today I have a young man who is called Fabian. I know he will introduce himself, so go ahead and do that, Fabian.
Yeah, so my name is Fabian ALVIDREZ. And yeah, I lived in Japan for 2 years and spent a little bit of time in Korea. Have traveled quite a bit and even come from a different culture myself. Both my parents are from Chihuahua, Mexico. So yeah, a little bit of culture going on.
Yeah, so you can see Fabian is an ideal candidate for this forum. Japan, Korea, Mexico, and other places he may not have named. Anyway, let's go ahead and share your whatever experience you have. If it is Japan, if it is Korea, if it's even Mexico, where you come from, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, of course. So my first experience as an adult leaving this country was as a 19-year-old U.S. Marine going over to Japan, getting stationed in Okinawa, Japan, which is a hidden gem. A lot of people can't
Oh,
point it out on a map, but it's beautiful. It's amazing.
okay. So any spectacular thing that happened in Okinawa?
Yes. So in Okinawa, it's really interesting and something that I never would have thought existed over in Japan, but
Yeah.
we get there and we get briefed. We get told, hey, these are some culturally acceptable things. These are some
Okay.
things that are not so culturally acceptable. So think of it as sort of cultural training, right? They wanted
Okay.
to they wanted to put us down in a group and say, hey, this is what to expect. And
Yes.
even with that, you go out in town and it's not what you expect. So, you know, one thing I had heard was, oh, the food is amazing. But
Yeah.
until you get there and you realize that the cuisine is so diverse, um,
Oh,
they do something in Okinawa that's really special. And I always talk about food first because I love food. But
yeah, you're
um,
not alone. I also love food.
yeah, so one thing that they do is that they add their twist to other cultures, and they really like Spanish culture. They really like Latino culture, and they made this thing called taco rice, which anybody who has been to Okinawa, that's one way you identify them. How do you like the taco rice?
Okay.
And everybody seems to like it. But yeah, getting there was a good experience. You realize that it's not just Japanese there, that the Okinawans that live there, it's I always equate it as to our relationship with Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there are Okinawans, and that's how they prefer to be called, and they have their own dialect of language. Um,
Wait a minute.
and
They're not well, at least they're called Japanese, but they prefer to be
yes,
called Okinawans. Okay. All right.
just like we would see here with Hawaiians. You know,
Okay.
they're U.S. citizens, but they're
But they
Hawaiian.
yeah, they
Yeah,
call themselves Hawaii.
yeah.
Hawaiians.
hmm
Oh, okay.
And
Well, what is it about the food? You talked about is it taco rice you call it?
yes, everybody who's been there will
Yeah.
recognize taco rice.
Does
And
that have anything to do with the Mexican taco, this taco, that?
mhm. Yeah, so basically what they do is they put everything that you would put on a taco to include the seasoned, the seasoned
Mm.
meat, everything that would go on a taco, and they put it over a bed of rice. And that's their twist on it. And
Oh,
they still make tacos. Some of the best tacos I ever had in my life were in Okinawa, Japan, right? But they do like to add their twist. They'll have Spanish festivals, Latin American festivals. They
Hmm.
really they really love to share their culture, and it's something that I noticed that was very unique to Okinawa. Like
Yeah,
they really
tell me something. By before you left, did you have any idea that you are going to get some taco
not at
rice?
all.
Oh.
No, no.
So what
I
were you
left.
thinking? People, at times when people travel, they are very apprehensive. Oh, what will I eat?
Hmm.
Did you have that experience?
So yes, but it was good.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I
Okay.
left. I'll admit, when I was a younger adult,
Yeah.
I was pickier. I was used to American cuisine, obviously Mexican cuisine, but I wasn't sure. Going, however, kind of opened up my perspectives. I ended up I left not as a picky eater.
Yeah.
I had so many different things. I tried so many different foods, and I found that leaning into it, which I did, just a couple months after being there, was the way to
Yeah.
go. Um,
Okay. Well, that's something good. I mean, you describe yourself as a very picky eater, and then that is going into Japan. By the time the Japanese Okinawan influence was
yeah.
at you had become now a universal eater. Let me call it that way.
Oh yes,
Okay.
100%. Yeah,
Okay.
and
That's it. Yeah. Sorry.
yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah. So and it wasn't just the Okinawan culture. So
Yeah.
if you go to Okinawa, you'll notice that there are um, a ton of Brazilian expats as well.
Brazilian.
Yes.
Okay.
So living in Okinawa, going out with the guys and going out and having dinner, getting some drinks and just being social.
Hmm.
Um, we became friends with some of the owners of these restaurants and bars, and a lot of the times they would be just Brazilian business owners, just working and living and loving the island. They really did love it over there.
Okay. Okay. Let me just take you from
Hmm.
Japan to Korea. Did you find something in Korea? South Korea, I imagine, huh?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
because you couldn't have gone to North Korea.
So in South Korea, what I
Yeah.
noticed that the culture had more structure to it. So
What
there
do
were
you mean
more
by
cultural
what do you mean by
norms.
that? Yeah.
There were more expectations. There were more norms.
Oh,
You had to, um, I want to say, you had to show them that you were willing to live by their culture
okay.
to
Which is
kind of
a
get
good
their
thing.
acceptance. Yes,
Yes, which is a
versus,
good thing. You are coming to
mhm,
their home.
yeah, you're
You are
coming to their home. Yeah. And in Japan, I noticed that they really wanted to explore your culture, right? So they
oh, okay.
really, yeah. So it was a little bit of a contrast there.
Yeah.
Food, once again, great. Korean barbecue straight from, I went to Busan,
Okay.
um, huge city, so many people. Um, but later went out to some more rural areas, to some spiritual temples, to some rural markets, and
Hmm.
it's just like I always think that it doesn't matter where you are, we're always still kind of the same. Um, when I
Voila.
went, yeah,
That is a wonderful experience. That there some people think that you go to some other place, you are no longer on planet Earth. You are now moving to Jupiter or Saturn or whatever planet. But just
right,
like you said, people, even the food, it's the same.
yeah, yeah, and yeah, I really noticed it when I went out rural.
Yeah,
Because I grew up out here. I grew up more towards the country out here,
yeah.
and saw a lot of differences. Just hardworking people, just making a living. And then in the city, just the same, super busy, shops everywhere, food everywhere. Just so much of the culture was different, but so much was the same. If you stepped foot into Busan and looked around, you wouldn't, if there was no people there and no food, you wouldn't tell the difference in the city.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's just another, it's a big city. It's a big
Yeah.
city. Um, the landscape was beautiful. I really liked the way um, the landscape was in Korea, the trees, the hills, the it was just it was something different because you go from the tropical island in Okinawa. I spent a
Mm.
couple months in Korea. It gets really cold, um, but I did like it. I enjoyed my time there.
Okay, well, that's the most important thing, what you learned. Because I always ask whoever comes on this forum, it's not just that you visited, but what did you learn? And what I'm hearing from you is that you learned that humanity is just the same.
Yeah.
We have our slight differences here and there, but basically it's the same. You felt at home, you know,
Yes.
in
Yep.
Japan, felt at home in Korea and South Korea and all that.
Yeah, of course. And honestly, sometimes I will find myself, I'll see old photos of my time in Japan or I'll see some a video online. There's videos everywhere.
Yeah.
And I'll feel homesick from being over there, even though, everyone back home said, "When are you coming home?" Well, it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's like, no, I'm homesick from over there. I miss yakiniku, the
Yeah.
the grills. I miss the taco rice. I had the best hamburger in the world over in Japan. So
Oh, yeah? Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And talk about cross-cultural. They took our culture,
Yeah.
which is I'm not even sure if it just comes from our culture, but they made it better.
They made it better. Okay.
Yeah,
All
and that's
right.
okay. And that's completely okay.
Yeah,
Um,
just like the French, they have convinced the entire world that French fries are the
yeah.
best. But they grow them in the United States, in Idaho.
Yeah, it's like that's where you get the big breasted potatoes. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Or at times the Chinese said with the Chinese food. I had when I was living in Kenya, I went to a Chinese restaurant and they brought this, nice Chinese dish, and they say, "Okay, can you tell me what percentage of this food is actually from China?" She told me it's like 2%. Everything was from Kenya, but it was called Chinese food, and
Right.
everybody was going there enjoying themselves.
Yeah, and honestly, that's all that matters at the end of the day.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to thank you. I wish we had more time to explore, but you'll come back to the program some other time. I will
Yeah, of
want
course.
to, yes, I will like people who want to be part of this program, cross-cultural experience, to get in touch, with me. It is called crossculturalexperiences@gmail.com. Don't forget the S. And if you want to see what we've been doing, maybe 50 something episodes, wherever you're watching right now, just click on the blurb, that writing there, and it will just pull it up. And then you'll see the link tree, and then you just go ahead and watch whatever you want. All right, Fabian, I don't know now the language to use to say thank you, but but let me just say thank you. I wish I spoke Korean or I spoke Japanese, but I think I can also say gracias.
Oh, of course. Yes.
All
I
right.
should be thanking you. Yeah. Yeah, so it was a pleasure.
All right. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.
Okay, bye.